What's going on, guys? How are you? This is Shocks and this is ShocksCapital FX. I'm back with a new video, a full strategy that I'm going to be showing you from the higher time frame down to the lower time frame and how you get your entry. So I'm going to be using a lot of entry techniques in this video, but I'm going to be showing you what you need to be seeing on the higher time frame. It's not everything that you have been told that you need on the high time frame. So I'm going to show you a high probability strategy, a high probability full strategy that you can use on any of your current trades. And guys, as you know, if you are new to this channel, you have to subscribe, turn on your post notifications so that you don't miss any of these videos. So a lot of you guys have been crying that you don't know what you have to look for on the higher time frame before you can transition to the lower time frame to get your trade. And today it's a lucky day. You are going to be getting all you need in this video. So stick around until the end so that you know exactly what you need to be seeing. And if you are looking at your chart right now, you can clearly see this text: London Q zone, M15 BMS. If you are new to this channel, this is break of market structure, M15 order block. So these are the things that you're going to be using to enter if you are using a London Q zone strategy. And if you are going to be using any other strategy, what we are going to be explaining on this higher time frame also applies to you. Right, so what you're going to be doing here is you're going to be looking at your higher time frame. So we're going to be looking from this region denoted by this red vertical line, as you can see right here. So we're going to be looking at what we can do with this information that can help us transition to the lower time frame. So I want you to understand that from this region that you can see on the bottom left of your screen right here, from this particular region to this apex here that you can see with that huge pin right there, these two candles, you can clearly see that from the left to this apex, it was an uptrend. No debate there, it was an uptrend, right? And from this point to this point, it was a downtrend. So I'm going to show you how to trade in these regions. And if you go to the M15 right there, you clearly see that from this red line, the price started to transition to a downtrend, and it also shows on the lower time frames. And I'm going to show you entry techniques that you can use on the lower time frames. And a lot of you have been crying that you can't use lower time frames, you can't use tight stop losses. And the reason for that is you are using brokers without tight spreads. You are using brokers with exorbitant commissions. You are using brokers with big spreads, as if you are trading exotics every time and you are only on Euro USD. And today I'm going to introduce a new broker to you guys that you can use tight spreads, flexible deposit and withdrawal methods, registered. So I'm going to introduce to you Mugen markets. And if you are keen on trading these strategies, if you are keen on trading currencies, and this is the broker for you. And if you are registered, the links are in the description down below. And if you register with Mugen markets, I'm giving away free signals. So register with Mugen markets, fund your account, and text me on WhatsApp or on Telegram, and we can work. This June, you can't be left behind, guys. Can't be left behind. Let's make this money together, and you are making this money using Mugen markets. So make sure you register, make sure you are part of the group, and we are making money in that group. So that being said, guys, I'll see you when you come. So let's explain the strategy. All right, so we come here, guys. What do you see here? You see a break of what? A break of structure. You see a break of what? A break of structure, right? Then remember, if you are in an uptrend, price will be breaking the highs. And if price is in a downtrend, the opposite is happening, and the opposite is breaking of what? Lows. You see that low getting broken, and this low getting broken. So if you see a low being taken out like this, as you can see in this picture, it means that price has changed from what? From this uptrend to your left that I've been showing you to this new downtrend, which is a new trend that price has formed and price has given to you. So remember, when you are trading, we are reacting to what the market is doing, right? So if we are reacting to what the market is doing, it means we are not predicting the market. We are reacting to what the market has painted, right? So if the market has painted a break of a low, as you can see here, it means we are in a downtrend, and automatically that should mean that you are going to the downtrend and you are going to be looking for what? You're going to be looking for sell trades, and you're going to be using your tight stop losses because the broker that you are using is giving you tight spreads. So you don't have to cry. There are no commissions. So if you want to scalp 2 pips, 10 pips, 10 pips, it's all allowed. You understand? So this is what you are doing, and you are looking forward to your success with this. So right, when you have ascertained that you are in a downtrend, the next thing that you are going to do is to go to the lower time frame and look for sales only. And the sales that you are going to be looking for are based on the strategies that I teach on this one, on this channel. And today I'm going to show you 2 of those strategies, entry strategies, that you can use after ascertaining what the trend of the market. And here I'm just using this portion of price section to explain everything that you guys need, right? So I want you to see that here on the higher time frame with this strategy, we are not marking any order blocks, right? We're just trying to get the buyers of the market, or the trend in simple terms, for those ones who are new to trading, right? So from what you can see here, from this red line, right, to this point here, to this point where you see the market making that rally up, you can clearly see that this is a downtrend. Why? Because you're seeing lower lows, you're seeing higher lows, you're seeing lower highs, you're seeing lower highs and lower lows. So if you see lower highs and lower lows, it means you are in a downtrend, right? So you are going to the lower time frame in this market structure. You're going to the lower time frame, and when you are doing currencies, I expect you guys to be using the M15, right? So I want to explain everything that we see on this chart, right? If you look at this high and you look at this price action, price spiked through this high, right? Spiked through this high by this move, this is called a Judah swing. So if you don't know my name is Judah, by the way. This was named after me. I'm joking, but it's called the Judah swing, right? So this price action that you can see here is price taking liquidity that was resting above this low. So this happens and it comes and breaks a low. And if you are wondering which low I'm talking about, this is the low. So let me just mark it up for you so that we don't confuse anyone in this class, right? So this is the low that we are talking about. Price breaks that low. So remember, we are not trading here. Why? Because of our time. Remember, when you are trading currencies, you need the time factor, you need the setup, and you need the right buyers. So here I've just told you how to get the buyers using market structure on the higher time frame, which is the H1. So I'm saying the H1 is the higher time frame because we are day traders, right? What we are going to be doing here is we have taken out a structure right here. We've broken our market structure and price is moving, right? So we are going to be finding our trade when in the London Q zone, and London Q zone is 8 to 12 CAT, right? So we can use maybe 8, 9 to 11, 12, those times. That's where you are trying to look for your trade, Central African time. So you can just change your times to wherever you are in the world and get the time in your local time, right? So I want you to see something here. When price did break this low, it left what we call a fair value gap, and I'm very positive that I have talked about this numerous times on this platform. And this is number one, the setup that we can look out for, or and the entry technique that we can use on this particular chart. We have a fair value gap and we have price moving to the fair value gap. And where some of you might be asking yourselves right now that if you use this fair value gap, where is your stop loss going to be located? So your stop loss is going above the candle that is the gap. You understand? If you understand what I'm saying, you are a star, right? So there is this candle right here that you can see, this candle that we have marked, or the candle that is the gap, you remember. So the fair value gap consists of 3 candles, right? So you are looking at the middle candle. I'm not swearing. So this middle candle, right, you are going to put your stop loss just above this one, above this candle, and this is your fair value gap. Your stop loss is going here. And remember, you are going for 1 in 2, 1 in 3, 1 in 4, and I prefer 1 in 2.5, depending on where you are trading from. You can use whatever you want, right? So this gets juicy after the first trade or after the first reversal, right? Because now we know that price is in a downtrend. So what we just have to do is to get in sync with what price is doing. When I say get in sync, I mean you are going to be looking for sell opportunities, and the easiest way of doing that is using market structure on the lower time frame, which means using market structure on the M15 to get your trades. All right, so we have the next day. So the day begins here on the period separator right here. So on the next day, what do you see? You see price taking out this low right here with this move. And what do you see later? You see price coming back to this to this candle right here. And if you check the time here, you will see something very interesting, because if you check the time, that price spiked. It's 9:45 and it's inside your London Q zone. These are the trades that you're looking for day in, day out, right? You have taken that sell and you have taken your 1 in 2. You move on to the next day. What do you see on the next day? You are going to be looking for the same things. You're going to be looking for break of structure and retest of of an order block. That's what you're going to see. And if you look here, we don't have a clear break of structure and return to an order block here. Otherwise, I would have preferred this trade, but as you can see, it's not as clean as we would want. And if you're asking yourself how clean, I can just tell you, you have to enter trades that you would want to post on Instagram. I won't say this. So that's how clean it should be. You understand? So if you are somewhat of a pro, you would have spotted this order block right here, and you could have taken that particular trade. So let me just show you here. So this is the order block I'm talking about, and as you can see, price kissed this with this price action and went downwards. But remember, this is not the type of price action I would want to trade. Remember, aggressive retracement. I want an aggressive move and a steady retracement to my point of interest, right? So you would have ignored all this that seems like that looks like an uptrend. You see what is happening here. If you draw your trend line here, you see that some of us would have been fooled to take this trade. But I want to show you something that I've taught on this channel again. I have taught you how to enter trades using using these trend lines, right? Remember that, right? When you draw a trend line like this on the M15, let's just refine it so that it looks exactly like I told you. So if you mark this breaker right there at the break of the trend line, you clearly see that price did retrace and kissed that and went down. So you could have took your 1 in 2 right there easily. You understand? So you could have also ignored this price action. Why? Because we are trying to get sales, and there is no sign of a sell in this price action. And what would you have done? You would have taken this trade right here. Taken this trade after a break of after a break of this low. Let me just show you the low that we are talking about. You see, look at this trend line. You can clearly see that we have a low here that price took with this aggressive move, retest, and here we go. So this is how you are trading, guys. This is how you're trading. you know you're in a downtrend. So what do? You wait for the downtrend to manifest each and every time, and you trade. So if you want to trade with me, register your account down below with Mugen Markets. The links are in the description down below, are in the comments down below. Register and shoot me a message. Let's trade together. Let's make money. Trade with Shocks. Hands to the head. Salute.